Hey fight fans, let's break down Clash features submission ace Brian TCT Ortega against former bantamweight champion Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling, now campaigning at featherweight. Brian Ortega holds the record 16-4, a proven featherweight contender. Ortega has built his reputation on world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and fight-ending submissions. He will face Aljamain Sterling. He has 24 wins and 5 losses. The former bantamweight king makes his move to featherweight with a style built on suffocating wrestling, funky movement, and high fight IQ. Let's find out who holds the edge on different aspects. Striking. Sterling's awkward but busy striking style, mixed with kicks and movement, gives him the edge in activity. Ortega has sharper boxing fundamentals but tends to get hit more often and struggles with defensive lapses. 10-9 Sterling. Wrestling. One of the strongest aspects of Sterling's game, his chain wrestling trips and ability to ride opponents give him a clear advantage over Ortega, who is more comfortable defending and countering in scrambles. 10-9 Sterling. Jiu-Jitsu. Ortega is an elite submission threat, among the very best in the UFC. His guillotines, triangles, and opportunistic grappling make him lethal at any moment. Sterling has strong grappling, but is less dangerous with poor submissions. Stamina. Sterling's engine has carried him through 5-round wars at bantamweight. Ortega has shown toughness and the ability to absorb punishment, but he has also slowed down in extended fights when pressured. 10-9 Sterling. Chin. Ortega's toughness is legendary. Despite taking historic levels of damage in losses, he has never been truly broken mentally in a fight. Sterling is durable too, but Ortega's ability to absorb punishment and keep coming is unmatched. 10-9 Ortega. KO power. While neither fighter is a knockout artist, Ortega's boxing and sticking uppercuts counters carry more on one-shot finishing potential. Sterling relies more on attritional damage and volume. 10-9 Ortega. Height and reach. Ortega holds a slight size advantage at featherweight, with longer reach and natural frame compared to Sterling, moving up from bantamweight. 10-9 Ortega. Experience. Sterling's championship tenure and multiple defenses against elite names give him the edge in high-level experience. Ortega has fought for the belt twice, but Sterling's resume is deeper in terms of big wins. 10-9 Sterling. Final scorecard. Ortega 76, Sterling 76. This matchup is a true clash of styles. Ortega's path to victory is clear. Capitalize on scrambles, find Sterling's neck and lock up a fight-ending submission. Sterling, on the other hand, will look to drown Ortega with volume, wrestling pressure, and pace, avoiding prolonged grappling exchanges where Ortega is most dangerous. If it stays standing or becomes a wrestling grind, Sterling is favored. If chaos breaks out in transitions, Ortega's submission wizardly could end it in flesh. Now let's analyze possible fight outcomes from least to most likely. Sterling wins by submission, 4% unlikely, but Sterling's grappling and back takes are strong. If he tires Ortega out and secures dominant positions, a choke finish is not impossible. Ortega wins by KO or TKO, 6%. Ortega has underrated power in his hands, especially in exchanges. If he times Sterling rushing in, a counter could stun a finish the former champ. Ortega wins by decision, 12%. If Ortega keeps the fight standing and manages distance with his boxing, he could outpoint Sterling in a more measured striking battle, though is a tougher path given Sterling's volume. Sterling wins by KO or TKO, 15%. Tough, not known for one-punch power. Sterling's top control and ground and pound or a well-timed barrage after tiring Ortega could force a stoppage. And two main scenarios. Ortega wins by submission, 27%. Ortega's deadliest weapon is his submission game. If Sterling shoots carelessly or gets caught in a scramble, Ortega could snatch a guillotine or triangle to end the fight in dramatic fashion. And my prediction, Sterling wins by decision, 36%. If Sterling controls the wrestling exchanges and piles on volume with kicks and awkward striking, he can bank rounds. His cardio and relentless pace give him the tools to outwork Ortega over 3 or 5 rounds. Final note, this fight is a true clash of styles. Ortega's best chance comes in chaotic scrambles where his submission game can flip the script instantly. Sterling's, however, thrives in structure, using pace, wrestling, and output to wear down opponents. With longer the fight goes, the more it favors Sterling. But Ortega is always just one mistake away from snatching victory. Now let's make game plans for both fighters. How Brian Ortega can win. Create chaos. Force scrambles and exchanges where Sterling's awkward entries can leave openings for a choke. Trust the ground game. Hunt guillotines, triangles, and opportunistic submissions every time the fight hits the mat. Box smart. Use improved boxing to keep Sterling honest on the feet and set traps for counters. Ortega wins if he capitalizes on Sterling's takedown attempts, finds his neck or arm in a scramble, and locks in a fight-ending submission. How Aljamain Sterling can win. Chain wrestle relentlessly. Shoot often. Push Ortega against the fence and force him to defend rather than attack. Drown with space. Keep a steady output of strikes and takedowns to test Ortega's cardio over time. Stay disciplined. Avoid reckless grappling exchanges where Ortega thrives. Sterling wins if he dictates the tempo, wears Ortega down with wrestling and pressure, and racks up control time en route to a decision or late stoppage. Who takes the win? Drop your picks in the comments and don't forget to subscribe.